Hey guys, Zyx here with my Witch Doctor. I want to do a Rift run, a T6 Rift run with my with some a new build that I just kind of put together, a little mix of two different builds that I saw on YouTube, and this works pretty well for me. Let's go over the skills. I am using Plague of Toads, Explosive Toads. I normally would use Reign of Toads for a little bit more controlled DPS, concentrated DPS, but I find that this Explosive Toads just works great. I love it. So that's that. Spirit Walk Jaunt gets me out of anything that would otherwise kill me. Slam Dance, Big Bad Voodoo, pretty much a staple for Witch Doctor. We've got Piranha's Wave of Mutilation, and I love the Wave of Mutilation because it does that little bit of stun on anybody that charges you, interrupts that, and it also gives the 15% increased damage for 8 seconds to anything it touches. Excellent. I got Fetish Army Tiki Torches. The two Tiki extra Tiki guys that are the two fetishes that are summoned that do the cone of fire damage. It's only 85% of my weapon damage, but it just seems to, I don't know, there's no way to really narrow down what the damage that they're doing. It just seems like it does an awful lot of damage. I love it. It works. Um, and then I've got Zombie Dogs, Leeching Beasts. I was using Zombie Dogs, Burning Dogs, but I needed that little extra survivability. I did find myself getting a little uncomfortably low on health at certain points, but with the Leeching Beasts, I don't have that problem, and I still do massive amounts of DPS. For my passives, I'm using, of course, Pierce the Veil. I am using Midnight Feast, gives me an additional dog, and increases the damage of my zombie dogs by 50%. Fetish Sycophants. Anytime, the more I can get jabbing away, the better. And I typically, this is new, I normally don't use Fierce Loyalty. I mean, the one nice thing is it does give me an additional dog. I do like the speed. At least I thought I did like the speed more than anything else. But here's the thing: I used to use what did I used to use? Zombie Handler. Again, additional dog and additional life. But you'll see in my gear, I really don't need that extra 20% in life like I thought. I switched to this Fierce Loyalty, and the speed is just phenomenal in those dead times, or if you're trying to get away from the creatures that explode. If you just need to get away quick, or if you need to chase down a goblin, that extra 30% on top of my normal 25% is just phenomenal. You fly through the screen, everything feels quicker. It's just, I really like it. But anyway, no, that's that. Let's go on to the gear. For the gear, I am using, start with the Mask of Drum, 99% more pet damage. I do have a life gem in there. I do have the Tasker and Theos, 40% speed for my pets. I'm trying to max out all my crit hit chance and crit hit damage. So you'll see that I've enchanted a lot of this stuff for crit hit and CHD, crit hit damage. So Mask of Drum, Tasker and Theos. I am using the Star Metal Kukri. I love this beyond love it. That's why I'm using this Fetish Sycophants, and that's why I'm also using Fetish Army. Every time they hit, it takes a second off. This is constantly up. I'm constantly slamming Big Bad Voodoo. I'm constantly slamming Fetish Army. I mean, they're always up. They're never down. Just everything seems so fast, between the 25 and then the 30, 55% speed, and plus this thing going fast. It just seems like a very fast game. It's awesome. I am using the Eucopian Serpent for the 30% damage mitigation. And that is, I also have Vit on that, which is my vitality. Well, What am I not pulling up? My vitality before was like 724,000. Well, 659 is not bad. I don't die. Let me just put it that way. I am using the Tall Man's Finger. Consolidates that big bad boy dog. Love it. A lot of damage. And for all the damage that he does, I get healed from the Leeching Beasts. It's great. And I do have the Bane of the Trapped in there. I probably... The only thing... There's two things that I have that Bane of the Trap... This is why I'm using Bane of the Trap. First of all, it's rank 25, so I do have that aura. And I am one that loves to get in the middle of the mobs, and I'll show you why. But, so I do get that, and then I also, on my Templar, he is using the Thunder Fury. So, you know, that stuff that jumps around and they're slowed down by 3 seconds. So anything that touches is also affected by the Bane of the Trapped. So I get 22.5% more damage increase on that. But let's see, what was I going to say? So those are the two things why I'm using Bane of the Trap. Otherwise, I would use, I'd probably use the Lightning Wreath gem if it wasn't for this one. I was using Plague of Toads, Addling Toads to get that 4-second confusion, or 4-second, what is it? Yeah, confusion. They would be confused for 4 seconds, but you know, I really don't need it. Not that many were confused, and it really wasn't that big of a help. I like the Exploding Toads much better. And you know, one of the reasons why I really like getting in close. Why do I like getting in close? One big reason are these pants, the Pofalds. This thing does so much DPS. I love it. I also like staying close too, because I always stay around my big bad voodoo. And then these things puffing off, you know, 300% weapon damage every single second for 10 seconds. It's just very, very powerful. For my amulet, I am wearing the Blackthorns cross, which has the Pain Enhancer gem in it. I got that gemmed up to rank 27. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Tons of damage. Absolutely tons of damage. So along with that, of course, I'm wearing the notched belt. I like the 3-piece set because I do get that reduction from elites, damage reduction from elites by 10%. Mainly, I could, you know, I'll tell you, I don't know if I would go with a different belt or a different set of boots. But really all I'm after, as far as rifts go, not greater rifts, but as far as rifts go, I'm really after the damage against elites. Greater rifts, level 30 and stuff like that, I would really keep the 3-piece Blackthorns for that extra 10% reduced damage from elites. But and then I've got the boots, and of course the Alghilds, shoulders, chest piece, and bracers. Again, reduces damage from elites and increased damage from elites. This is a pretty decent set. You know, the only thing that I am after, might as well just try it now. Look how fast I run. Absolutely love it. I mean, I can just... Kadala has not dropped for me, and I've tried over 4 months now to get the illusionary boots or the ice climbers. I would love both. I'd be very ecstatic if I got either one, but the illusionary boots is what I really want. Just unhindered. If I got the boots, though, I'd probably want to go with the Hexing Pants of Mr. Yan. If I got the illusionary boots, just to keep up that constant 25% increase to damage. It's just phenomenal. And if I did that, I'd probably go with the Zumani set with constantly with the Ring of Royal Grandeur to keep my to keep my fetishes up at all times, have maximum amount of pets, and just walk around, let all the pets do the damage. But anyway, I always try for the boots. Can never seem to get them. I just did like 3 rifts, so let's see. Probably won't get them. I mean, it's 3 months. If I got them now, guys, I would just totally, I don't know, I'd have a heart attack. Alright, well, let's go over here, DE this stuff. DE, huh. Salvage. Old WoW habits die hard. Alright. Nothing. I get a lot of firewalkers. I get a lot of iron tome, and I get a lot of bowjanglers. Just, you know, for the longest time I had the firewalkers on. I thought it was great, and I could just walk anywhere, and just things would just, you know, explode. I could open doors, you know, without having to use a spell. Yeah. Nothing. What a waste. I don't know. RNG is not nice to me on this. I can't complain though. I do have a Star Metal Kukri. I do have a Mask of Jiram, and I do have Tasker and Theos. I'm not really complaining. There are people that just waiting to get these Tasker and Theos, and the Star Metal Kukri. I really shouldn't complain. Mask of Jiram has dropped for me like 8 times, and out of the 8, you know, the 99% one is the best, but this mask is just drops for me like friggin' water. So anyway, let me go ahead and show you how fast and how awesome this is. I will go over Paragon, my Paragon, after this. It's cookie cutter standard stuff. Oh great. Well, not very many mobs in here, but oh well. So just drop all 3. Be a lot faster once. Oh, is that a goblin? I didn't even notice that. That was a goblin. Haha. Didn't even notice him. I like it when that happens. I like it when I kill him. Most often than not, I'm usually trailing the string of 1 or 2 gold, and I'm like, wait a minute, there was a goblin? Damn it, I missed him. The only thing that really, I'll tell you right now, my Achilles heel, and it has been for a long time, no matter what gear I'm wearing, has been, God, I love it when this procs Bane of the Powerful. I'd love to get it up to like, you know, 70, 80, 90 seconds. Just have it last what seems like an eternity. My Achilles heel is anything with the those massive amounts of electricity that spew out. If I stay away from them, I'm okay, but they usually just suck me right down in health until I die. What the hell? I don't seem to, oh, I don't have any of my pets out. And the other thing is when I do kill those 3 packs of elites, when they explode, you know, they create that ring of fire and then they explode. If I get caught in that, I don't really last that long. I can probably take 1 explosion and maybe a few hits, but if I'm not paying attention, or if I get caught in some other things, I'm a goner. So, I don't know. You know, I really am not paying attention here, because normally I should be going through this a lot quicker. What's fun for me is when I get like this right here. Tons of mobs and I'm right in the thick of it. Then those, my pants kick in. Look at that, just annihilated. Instantly. Instant annihilation, that whole group. Love it. I hate it when they go immune. There we go. You know, I did use Paranado like religiously all the time. But then I don't know that that 15% must be something there. I don't know what's there. That 15% damage increase for 8 seconds, just phenomenal. What? Oh, my dog is dead. I wonder why I wasn't surviving. I'm like, I normally don't go down that quick. My doggy died and I didn't even know it. Tell you what, the rift I was in right before this, right before I started doing this, was like amazing. Just waves and waves and waves of mobs. And I was just surviving. This is still not going as quite as fast as I really want. Die. Don't. See? That's what I'm talking about. See all that lightning? Almost died. I do have the gem, or excuse me, the amulet to, I've got all 3 amulets, the cold, the lightning, and the arcane. But, I mean, that's great for very certain circumstances when those situations arise, but to have on for the majority of the time just doesn't do the damage that I need it to do. Come on, gather round. See, that's not bad. That's pretty quick. Well, let's go down to the next level. I'm tired of this one already. I don't even know why I'm picking up this gold. I'm currently leveling my my gem that I got when I made it to. Well, see all that lightning? That'll kill me if I don't stay clear. When I hit the Goblin Realm, I got that vault from killing Greed. Yeah, I got the vault. I got the gem from killing Greed. Bane of the Hoarder or something like that. It's in my inventory. I'll show you. But watching some videos on some people. What the? My dog died. No wonder why nothing's going on here. No, what the hell's going on? See, bring out my dog, everything died. That's twice my dog died. I am just not paying attention. Overall, not bad, but I mean, this is not what I wanted to be showing you guys. I don't know what the heck is going on here. It doesn't seem like my fetishes are really spawning very much. So yeah, gold, you know, I still don't know the reason. I mean, you know, Blizzard speed. Oh, yeah, just I don't even need it, but why not? I don't know. You know, Blizzard really is not. You know, the only time you are really using gold is when you're trying to upgrade a gem. Excuse me, upgrade a enchant a piece of equipment. Why can't I get you? Thank you. And you know, once you get it upgraded, though, I don't know. There's just so much gold in the game now. Not that there wasn't before, but even more so now that we'll just never use it. You can't use anything. I really think you should be able to. There should be a gem vendor. You know, let it be expensive. Like a gem vendor, or you know, something ridiculous. You know, like pay 500 million gold for for the piece. Well, actually, it's even 500 million gold now. Once you get that gem and you're gold farming, I mean, 500 million gold, please. You can get that in like, I don't know, probably an hour, maybe even less. I don't know. What just spawned? Oh, see, I'm too busy talking. I'm not paying attention. Rift Guardian spawned and I didn't even know it. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about those. So let's see. Overall, not bad. If I would have kept my dog alive, I'd have probably gotten through a lot quicker. If I would have been paying attention a little bit more, uh, fired off a little more smartly, I would have gotten through a little bit quicker. But that's the build that works for me that I'm really liking. I did want to show you guys my Paragon points. Nothing really spectacular other than the normal, but I'll show it to you anyway. And just dump this stuff. Potions are annoying. You go here. Okay, Paragon. Core, of course, I have everything, you know, what I need to get 25% movement speed. All the rest is dumped into Intel. Offense, I think what I did, everything first was attack speed, then everything critical hit damage, then critical hit chance, and now I'm working on cooldown reduction. No, nothing there. Of course, the top three all maxed out. I think I did resist all first, and then I did armor, and then I did life, and now I'm doing life regen. And then what did I do first here? I think I did life on hit first, and then I did area damage, and then I did resource cost reduction. And I'm not doing gold. Excuse me, I'm not doing gold find because there's no. I will when I put on my gold farming gear and I actually go gold farming. I'll switch this over, but you know, put it in the resource cost reduction. That 10%. I mean, the only time I'm using mana is on you know, piranhas. You know, every little bit helps because you don't know if you're going to get massively bombarded and you're constantly spamming, you know, piranhas, and you might get the message, you know, no mana. Even then, you're probably going to end up killing everything before that happens anyway. But put it in something useful. Let's just give a shout out to Kadala. This won't happen. I know it won't. I'll just put it out. Ooh, I did get, of course, the fire walkers. 12% movement speed. I don't know. Let's see my other fire walkers. 10% movement speed. I like these ones much better anyway. So yeah, I'll just DE those. Excuse me, salvage them. But that's about it. This is my build. This is what I'm really liking right now. I would not recommend this build for greater rifts. Even getting the Kia Trials, I used this build to get Kia Trials, and I got like 23, level 23, which sucked. This is just great for T6 greater rifts or T6 anything. You just kill through stuff extremely fast. I got a whole different build for greater rifts. I got a different build for doing the keys, or for the key trials, to get up to like level 30. And then I kind of switch a little bit for the actual greater rift itself. But I'll do that another time. Thanks for watching.